2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd 10.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's Lockett. He brings it in. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Trying again, following the sack. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Man, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. In slant route, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, here's Ward. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break it off, goes down.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On gain 7. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You know, before the snap, you know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He's brought down a little short. No, that's what they do, give him the 10-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee, with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
Sly's kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Stroud from the pistol. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. They'll pitch it to Mixon. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. The Titans are leading so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They start with 2nd and 6. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stay next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's Mixon on second down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up second down.
Second and 10.
The shotgun to give to Mixon. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go. Third and less than a yard.
Here we go. New speed left. Speed. Hey.
They're on the draw with Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown block.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as you can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring in the face.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
19 Lions.
From the gun, it's Ward. He lets one fly deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. First and 10 in enemy territory. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going play action. Flush down out to his left. And they take this in for the score. The Titans take a second quarter lead.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. Okay, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score with his legs.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. It's Darius Slayton with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Oh, under. 18. What's that? Hey, one more. 19 Texans.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on 2nd down. Stroud completes it quick. Big man showing up the yards. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Stroud. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Tony. Hey, uno.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Oh, right. 18. What's that? Whoa.
Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
All right. 2 jet. 18.
It's a sweep. He pumps fast forward. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get some late points and the lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling everyone.
Typical, body overdoing this, that's so typical. Treating like a god, that's so typical. Still more this, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so
trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are cray. I'm getting used to change.
Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dawners, that's so typical. Feel like a god, that's so typical. Legs don't mortars, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical, so black, cut it out like a.
They gon' call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling baby, jet, jet, jet.
Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dawners, that's so typical. Feel like a god, that's so typical. Legs don't mortars, that's so typical. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dawners, that's so typical. Feel like a god, that's so typical. Legs don't mortars, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical, so gonna cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna miss the ouch with the ridicule. It's so typical.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, fine, do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, now you get. Now I got you on super unleaded